Hello my friends, welcome back to Legacy of the Void Shields Only. We're heading over to mission number 2, who I don't remember the name of because it never matters when I'm discussing where I'm going, where I'm strategizing. I think it might be called like the Gathering Shadow? I don't know, it's a Zeratul mission, so it's got a weird and cryptic name. Just gotta make sure everything is working. It is. We're at 1 HP on all of our friends. And I'm a little bit concerned about the beginning segment, because usually it's kind of hard. On Brutal, there's a lot of Zerglings, and we need to just get back into the flow of not losing all of our shields, which isn't going to work well. Please don't have Zerglings on the other side. Yeah, we're fine. We're going to regen a little bit, because I know there's like a segment up here with a bunch of Lings and Mutas, and the Muta bounce is actually pretty ridiculous. We're gonna have to do good splitting. It's like a boss fight. We gotta be prepared for the entire thing. Nobody knows how it's gonna go. So, oh, here's a good target. Yeah, this is a good one. Perfect. Just blink on back. Distribute the shield damage evenly so that we regenerate evenly and are ready to go more quickly. Because it's going to be like the 4-minute mark before we get our base. If this ends up being impossible, there is a secondary strategy. What you do in the speedrun is you just blink past those guys and get over here, and you'll get the base. However, I would like these to be gone, because if something weird happens, they will remain during the next segment of the mission. I don't want that to happen. I would rather be safe. So we gotta make sure. Oh, this is easy. I think that usually when you're just kind of blitzing through it, you end up taking this engagement with the 2 Mutas and the Zerglings at the same time, and that's when it gets pretty sketch. Speaking of sketch, I am very terrified. Whoa, nice little lag spike there. I am very terrified about the next part of this mission, to the point that I'm gonna go rush, grab all this money I can ASAP, and be very turtled for these incoming attack waves. Because there's a lot of Zerglings, and we have exactly 1 viable unit for the next 2 missions. And that's unfortunate. In fact, it's probably going to be the next 3 missions. Because... oh, goodness. We need you guys to blink this way. We gotta pull back, and we took it all down without any problems whatsoever. I will hear nothing about people claiming that was almost really risky for this guy. He is in good hands. I mean, his opinion of hands are these little stumps that the guys have, so it's not exactly great, but, you know, good hands. You just need people with low standards. This is a tip for real life, not just for video games. Find people with low standards and then you'll look great. I'm going to hold off on getting the gas for a while. Now, Zealots are a weird little thing here, because effectively, as we get Zealots, we're going to be paying for an ability, and that's it. By the way, buildings do have 1 HP, so stuff like the Nexus will die very quickly. I'm going to need a lot of shield batteries, I think, as time goes on, in order to make life a little bit more reasonable. And I don't know, there's a lot going on. So people were talking in the comments last time that Archons are going to break this challenge, and Archons are really bad in Legacy of the Void. Like, I challenge you to go play Brutal with Archons. They're absolutely awful because they're so big and their range is really short. So you can't really get a critical mass attacking anything. I do think that a couple Archons are going to be viable, like 2. And what they're going to do, my strategy in the long term for them is, and this might sound stupid, send them in, have the shield regenerating sentries behind them, and then have a lot of High Templar with the plasma shield regeneration ability, and make sure that I'm just slamming them over and over with that and Storm in order to keep them alive so the rest of my army can fight. That is going to be my plan for a long-term army composition, and if you don't like it, then you're in the same boat as me. If it sounds terrible and like I'm going to die an absolutely gruesome death with this strategy, Yeah, congratulations. You have a good read on StarCraft. I'm very proud of you. Here it comes. How do I want to position? Okay. What if I... This seems weird, but I'm going to create a little well, as if we're making pasta. And then we're going to put our eggs in here when they take damage. Yeah. Okay, we got the pasta build. If you've ever made pasta, you know you got to take the flour, make a little well, and crack the eggs in there and then mix. So we got to do that when we're defending with stalkers. Why is this what I'm thinking of? I don't know. I haven't made pasta in a long time. I don't even have one of those pasta making things that you put on the mixers that I also don't have. I'm gonna go. These are a bunch of pre-placed defenders, which means that as long as we can kill them without taking damage, we are getting pure value. We have nothing we can make besides stalkers. There's no upgrades. The zealot has no point. So I'm not waiting on anything. We can just kind of go. Oh my goodness gracious, good golly, Miss Molly. We're fine. Molly is over scared again. Don't worry. I also think that this is not going to be a campaign that is pure Blink Stalkers. I heard a lot of people say that. Stalkers only was obscenely hard. So, like, really, really, really hard. And that was Stalkers with double HP. So, I don't see it happening, Chief. But we're gonna have to make a lot of interesting use out of a lot of different tools in order to do this run, as I've been thinking about it. And I think that is the optimal setting for any sort of challenge run, right? Where there isn't a answer. There is 730 different answers that you have to be cycling between in order to make things work out. But yeah, in these first couple missions, the answer is definitely... Oh, I did not mean to blink everybody there. The answer is definitely the Stalker, and that is due to a lack of other potential options. 30 damage on this, so it takes 2 hits to mean that I have to blink away from the next shot when it comes to one of these bad boys. That's an attack wave. Gonna be very cautious with movements here, and then we can just blink back. Oh, no, we cannot. I'm gonna blink these on top. Oh, no! Okay, this game is hard. I guess I have to make zealots, don't I? Because I only have one gas geyser to work off of. And that means that they're better than nothing. Which is a unfortunate concession at this point. There's been worse units. I guess I'm gonna hold the zealots until the end? Oh no! My blinks have not been good. They've been okay. I'm not going to say that they've been terrible, but I've missed a couple that I really should not have. So broodlings are going to be horrifying. Be very careful, take them all down, and then just finish off this, and we're going to clear. Make sure that nothing can hit us from behind. And I know that they're not going to, like, hit us with a constructed attack wave from that base. Actually, they might. I don't know how it works. I know that the other base constructs attack waves. So, it could happen. Well, not anymore because we're doing our due diligence. Keep the pylons going. And once we have control over this choke point, then I'll be feeling a little good. There we go. Some gas to build some stalkers with. And a big old group of friends. I like how they do an audio line for a Zergling Umburrow of 2 Zerglings. It's just not quite as scary as they make it out to be, you know? Now this is going to be where it gets a bit suspect. Only one down. Now we've turned the Z-Lot into Z-Little. I don't know how this works. I've never had to, like, pull these guys this way, but I'm very scared of the Colossus. Can we... Yeah! Yeah, we can! That's not too bad. Yeah, we're just hyper microing against things that usually just blink on top and beat. Now, I know that sooner or later, there's a fairly hefty attack wave of Mutas. Oh, that's not it! Because the Muta one is the one I actually want to fight. It should be pretty easy to take out with this number of stalkers. We're just going to keep tearing things apart. Yeah, we want to hit the Mutas, but if they're building the Muta attack wave now, this would be the time. You can see that they're building up the attack wave. That's the only stuff that they build on this mission, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Scary video game. People say that RTS is not horror, but after the train fiasco, and oh my god, an Ultralisk! Why can you see what's popping out of a Stargate, but you can't see the dummy thick egg that an Ultralisk lives in? I don't think that's fair. Oh gosh, taking a lot of pain as a result of that. I'm taking a vote right now. You have 35 seconds to say whether you like the idea of big ultra eggs or not. Unfortunately, this is not live, which means that you don't have the ability to vote, so there's going to be exactly one vote, and it's going to be me in favor of really big ultra eggs. Democracy has spoken. Please implement, Blizzard. Okay, they can't attack us anymore. That means the mission is won. Unless I run out of minerals, which I don't think is going to happen. Though the enemies at the end are a little bit scary. So we'll see how that goes. Be good about taking these down. And next mission is going to be the one that I am truly horrified of. Spear of Adun is already one of the tougher StarCraft missions for whatever reason. They just throw a lot at you. Oh, I wonder if we can take this in groups. They did not reset yet. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Punish this nerd for his insolence. And then we're going to get under and... Oh, I want to take the Immortal down. No! No! I thought I could... It's hidden under the carrier. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, that fight was way worse than it could have been for many reasons. Okay, one reason, and it's an ID10T error. Oh. Alright. Zeratul, we need to get you to the point. I do address you, Zeratul. We have the shield upper if we need it. I don't think that we do. I'm pretty sure that there's not any detection on this section. So we're gonna nice and cleanly get over here and just take no risks whatsoever. Because if there is an observer, that would be something that I would learn, and I'd be very unhappy to learn it right after. Oh. It's going to be an extra easy fight right there because Zeratul only has 1 HP. Oh, Artanis, you're going to crush him this time. Because he's an enemy, so he has full normal HP. He's probably not even going to be able to get the nerf cord. Because the fight will be over by then. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The Growing Shadow, where I didn't get hit by any banelings and lose like 15 stalkers in one hit. And honestly, that's the only thing that I was like guaranteed sure was going to happen and didn't. So I'm pretty happy. Tomorrow is going to be pain. I will see you then. Peace.